Whoa. Yeah. Oh. Say everybody come on. This ain't what you want. This ain't what you want. Whoa. This ain't what you want. This ain't what you want. Nah. This ain't what you want. This ain't what you want. Whoa. This ain't what you want. This ain't what you want. No. This ain't what you want. This ain't what you want. Whoa. This ain't what you want. This ain't what you want. This ain't what you want. What you want. This ain't what you want, this ain't what you want. My nigga, this ain't what you want, boy. It's some problems over here. If you need some help with your, we will solve them over here. We evaporate and make them dissolve over here. We don't need no vote to get resolved over here. Just ready in the drink, but we go hard over here. You say you ready over there, throw my guard over here. I got a school of motherfucker like some cars over here. And we do this every day, cause it's our job over here. We brawling over here, but we ain't starving over here. I get daily every report like we got Marvin over here. I got last standing Mexican who be carving over here. Oh, by the way, your girl, she like me and she jogging over here. Don't you come with all that petty, we brawling over here. I put my mama on the 20s, cookie crawling over here. Ain't no slacking, ain't no shit, ain't no stalling over here. Dog, stay here, underdog, we hauling over here. This ain't what you want, this ain't what you want. 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 This ain't what you want.
I appreciate it.
This ain't what you want. 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 What you want. This ain't what you want. This ain't what you want. Now ain't no way you ever see me slaving over you. My unity and loyalty, I done gave it unto you for real, my nigga. Please help me, pay me what is due. If you want it, why you fucking with me? Stay about my suit. Please believe I will achieve with these blessings I receive. One day maybe you will see. One day maybe you will be. One day maybe we can meet. One day maybe you can see. One day maybe you can eat. Until then you won't retreat. Now don't repeat another word from what that whole nigga to say. If you do, flip my switch. Watch me go across your head, but I won't trip. I flip the page. Watch her go across the bed. This shit repetitive. Baby, like a book already written. That is true. Plus it's church. I make it sting and plus it hurt. Your lady see me, I made a flirt. But I ain't worried about a skirt. Boy, I'm worried about this work. And if you got it, nigga, flaunt it. Chances after chances, nigga, you ain't really want it. This ain't what you want. 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 Nah, this ain't what you want. 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 No, this ain't what you want. 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 No, this ain't what you want. This ain't what you want. This ain't what you want. This ain't what you want.
Ain't what grew me to pen, what schooled me. Leader from the start, so y'all niggas already know me. So try running game on the real G. Without you packing the heat, y'all niggas can't see me. From the city where you know them G's don't play that. Organized dishes marked up with the toe tag. Throw away stub up on the fucking flow, man. Kush down, perk, smoking, cow shot. Yes, it's going eyes dropping fingers. Marathon running, dress cool as a motherfucker. Drake 5-7 tuck tight, hood pass out good. Checking is mandatory. Get caught leaking in my neighborhood.
That's what I'm saying, y'all. When y'all look at the film, yeah, we're gonna talk about it.
This ain't what you want. 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 Nah, this ain't what you want. 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 No, this ain't what you want. This ain't what you.
Let's get that. Let's get the show on the road, man. It's Friday. We got things to do. Peace and hair grease, everybody that coming to the show. Might be a little bit late because you know we be on that CP time, real talk conversation going on. I'm gonna keep it real TV over here. Ain't no shenanigans and ain't no games, man. I know the other night, boy, I couldn't even say procrastinate. Yeah. That water was getting to me. Man, I had some water in this cup and it was getting to me a little bit. Man, I was having a problem with procrastinate. Appreciate your phone check for sliding in and riding with your boy and telling me, hey, we got to help each other sometimes. You know what I'm saying? But what's going on? Prince? Yeah, we're gonna have this show, and I'm gonna say something. From the jump. Living life is complicated. It's not no rule book on living life. It ain't no structure on like a soap opera. You know, the soap opera is more scripted, right? And it has its characters, and it has, you know, the drama, deceit, thriller. You know, keep you on the wire. See, this is real life, and it has the same thing. And I don't think a lot of people caught grip of what I said about this is your movie. So in the simple fact, when you look at yourself in the mirror, what do you see? And I'm gonna keep it calm today. It's coffee in here today. But I gotta get this in because I got things to do later on. Celebrate, man. We're gonna have a big turnout, man. Celebrating my wife's little day. So what should I say? Her little month, right? She does it, man. She do it like no other, and I love her. But I'm gonna tell you about this life. If y'all don't get nothing else out of what I say and everything that I bring up that you need to be aware of, understand this: life, it has no, it's not a script writer, a producer. You your own producer, and you ain't gonna get no other results of what you think you should get if you ain't putting toward your goal. Let me say it like that. You can learn a lot of things in the streets. Streets is just, you know, they say you always can take somebody from the streets and put them in college, and then they just blend in. But hold up. It's only if they got sense, right? Comprehension. They got that PR skills. You can't take a street guy in a you know, settled environment and think he gonna make it. No, he gotta have the whole package, right? Not just the swag with the conversation and with the clothes and nothing like that. He gotta have the whole package. It starts up here. And a lot of people was missing that mark, and a lot of people was feeling like they the world owed them something. And that's where I laugh at, you know, because the life that I came from, I got here because of my wits, my luck, my blessings, people praying for me, or whatever the fact. I didn't get here on my own accord. And it's those people that look in the mirror and say, I could do life by myself, that I find to be funny. I find to be delusional, right? And sometimes you got to sit back and just look at yourself. I'm going to look at myself in the mirror today, right? I'm going to look at myself in the mirror today, and what I see is, boy, you've been through it, right? This is third person talking. If you don't talk to yourself, you'll never realize what you're doing if it's going to sound right. Your actions, salute DP, your action is based on your life experiences, right? So when I was a young hog, my life experiences come from coming out the projects, moving to the hood. Like I tell them, it's 4 levels to the game. And before I got to this level, I had to go through the other 3. You understand what I'm saying? And it was hardship, you know, a lot of pain, tears. So the thing that I see that a lot of people don't want to recognize is you've been through that struggle. You didn't come out perfect. And it's crazy because I'm not going to talk down on the individual that ain't on my level right now. But also, I want to give you an understanding of where you might be. So then some of these things of life, like a roller coaster, is your boy Slugger. I know where you're at this moment. A lot of people is confused. Well, let me talk about me. So I went through all them levels. I know there's other levels I should be climbing real soon, fast and hairy, but I didn't get here overnight. And a lot of people be, you know, they shooting, they talking that mess. Even like these celebrities. I'm gonna break it down with these celebrities. Now, like I said before, money has lost its value. Now you see all these celebrities all of a sudden getting on the panel talking to the common person, you know, the common people. You know, the people, like if they thought they was kings, but nobody ever gave them the crown. They crowned themselves. They're not being positive toward nobody but the money. They'll sell their own family out, and then they see Hollywood wasn't what it was, or who they sold themselves out to be, didn't turn out to be that person. And that's a crazy life lesson. But me, when I look in the mirror, man, I feel like, hey, man, and, you know, I got my wrongs. You know what I'm saying? I got a quick temper, but I work on it. You know what I'm saying? I got a quick temper, but I work on it. Because at the end of the day, if I haven't worked on it, I'll be back there on vacation. You understand what I'm saying? So the tough guy road, I never played the tough guy road. I played real life road. Like, I'm not going to disrespect you if you don't disrespect me. I don't care if you a kid, baby, older. I ain't going to do none of that, but you get no respect for me if you can't respect yourself. You got to respect yourself, because I can see a lot of people don't respect themselves no more. So this is what I'm saying on YouTube. But y'all want the world to respect you. Boy, y'all missed the memo. Let me drop them nuggets for you. The world don't move like that. And I know a lot of people in this world ain't going to hear my concept of understanding, but I can get you through the struggle if you just listen. Now, quote unquote, let me say this. You can take a street guy, put him anywhere, he should be able to make it. Oh, let me tell you, that's back in the game, street guys. That concept don't even rock like that no more. It's not even feasible. It's not even feasible to be having that same concept we had when we was younger. I'm talking about Generation X, and apply it to this world right now. Why? Because everybody a bad actor. Nobody want to show no weakness. Nobody can walk away. A lot of people can't walk away because they got this image they portray. Let me tell you about your boy Slugger. I always stood on something, man. One thing I know, man, this is the thing I had when I was younger. And I know I was kind of special in the simple fact of my mind, right? Because that made me deal with reality and what I've seen in the projects, in the hood, and I handled it a certain way for my comprehension. You know, at the end of the day, if you still breathing, you crazy. No, the facts are this. If you're still breathing in 2023, something wrong with you. For you to black out everything that you've been through to get to your age, I know ain't nobody perfect. I know a lot of people went through certain childhood traumas. Come on, man, who y'all lying to, right? So at the end of the day, when I say this, I'm open with myself. I know what I've been through, and I handled it. You know what I'm saying? And my biggest thing, and I said this before, when I went on vacation, I had anger. I had anger, and that was that young life. I had anger. You know what I'm saying? Because I came into a situation which birth, society, and I seen it was unjust. But at the end of the day, I understood it was just us. You follow me? Like in my community, we had a bunch of clubs when I was coming up. Now you barely have clubs. You got to go to them other people's clubs. So everybody is dealing with this their type of way. But they'd rather shut down, quote unquote, our culture clubs, right? To go have some nice drinks or whatever you might want to do for your weekend as working at this job. And you already know you ain't going to act your fool at the job because they'll let you go, right? So you need a place to relax, right? So that's what we used to do as youngsters. And we didn't have all this shooting. We wasn't just, I ain't going to say the world was so dang perfect, but kids can go outside and play. That's us looking in the mirror. Now, when I say, how did I get through that? You know what I'm saying? How did I get through that bull crap? Because it wasn't play. It wasn't no games. You know what I'm saying? But I kept it authentic. And a lot of people can't do that because they get played. They sell their soul for a jelly roll. Let's just say what it is. But I came to understand, man, I was messed up back in the day. So when did that change? I say it changed when I turned 25. And then to come to find out, because I didn't even have this knowledge and understanding. 25, that's when you become a man for real. But we're young and we calling ourselves OGs. Original gangsters type stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, nobody wants to be a BG. Nobody wants to be a YG. Man, we went straight to the OG status. Why? Because how we was moving and grooving, how we was changing things, making plays and everything else. But at the end of the day, you know them folks let us do that so they can bring down our house. They let us, what's up, Cross? They let us act the goddamn fool out there because they watch it. It's a money game. You know, and everybody seen that snowfall. You know what I'm saying? They let Franklin do the damn fool. He working with the CIA and all that. And it's funny. Once that came out, bro, how many episodes before they killed John Singleton? Come on, man. You can't expose real stuff. And, you know, it's just so much that we miss. That's why I'm saying today, when you look in the mirror, and I sound like a preacher, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can hear my preacher back in the day when I was a young hog in the church, man, how he delivered his message. But I ain't going to have no shenanigans. I ain't going to have no big mic in front of me make me seem important. I'm just an average Joe. You know, that's what I want people to understand. Appreciate you, Cross, showing love. I want people to understand I'm an average Joe, but I stand on all 10. Character, no blemishes. And when people say your character is not blemished, bruh, it's your whole association. Because if you say you solid, you can't be doing things to make the world. Who gives a goddamn what the world say? But then we got to understand that's the concept of how people respect you. So I said that to say this. My friends are very few. The people that I really mess with is people I say, man, look, man, I really believe they've been battle tested. Like, some people are new, right? Some people are new. They ain't been battle tested, but they are my acquaintances. I got friends, bro. I got homies. See, there's different levels to this. You know what I'm saying? Just because you know me, that don't make you my friend. Now, my homies, I think a couple of y'all seen some videos and stuff like that. Y'all see who my homies are. They're not on this platform. So why would I say, hey, man, what's up with my subscribers and all that? Man, they got real lives. They're really doing it to keep their minds preoccupied about looking at themselves in the mirror and know they out of character of who they are in their movie. You follow that? How many people follow what I just said? A lot of people don't understand. You ain't never got to get out of character until it's time to change the episode. You feel what I'm saying? Huh? So I don't think y'all catching that. You ain't never got to get out of character because you are who you are. YouTube shouldn't change who you are. You got to talk facts, speak. Like when people say I'm 10 toes down and I stand on that, well, let me check you out. Let me look at you. Oh, man, I wouldn't mess with nobody like you in this free world. What you mean? Oh, everybody say it's a character on YouTube. Where they get that from? I'm going to tell you where they get that from. It's wanksters on this YouTube. And they're just trying to say, I act like this on YouTube, but in real life, I don't act like that. Well, guess what? Only thing I can go by is what I see. So what I see, let me know a lot of y'all ain't going to ever F with. No, it ain't about fear. It's about keeping myself on vacation. You understand what I'm saying? Because I done seen so many people contradict themselves. I seen so many people just hanging on by a thread, don't know where to go. But hey, they got all the answers. That's their movie, okay? It's just like I say, you can do so much in the street. Y'all seen the video. If y'all ever pay attention to my IG, man, I do the fool on IG. You know, that's my moment of thinking. And then at the end of the day, I'm strolling, right? Finding good content that I can, man, hey, man, I couldn't say it like he said it. You know what I'm saying? So that ain't nothing to show somebody else who said it before I said it the respect he deserved or the way he put it down. See, that's what's wrong with our culture. We don't never want to show who said it first or who at this moment, man, he hit you, right? He gave you some understanding that you might have been slipping that day. Like you might have been depressed because this is your movie. Every day is not perfect. So the fools that think they all perfect, from the guys, the females, your grandparents, your mama, your daddy, oh man, they bumped their head. Ain't nobody perfect. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody perfect. So me saying that, when I look at myself in the mirror, I understand myself. I know I got a messed up attitude because I don't like a lot of bull crap around me, right? I don't like people that look like they just like my mama used to say. You spilled that milk, boy? Yeah, man, yeah. And you might be crying over that milk that you spilled. Get what she say? Ain't no need to cry now. You spilled, you got to get it up. You crying over spilled milk? So you got a lot of youngsters. You got a lot of old people. What they doing? They crying over spilled milk. But like I said, I told you I was finna start doing this. Looking at yourself in the mirror and remember what you've been through and what have you got? What did you do to get there? You know what I'm saying? What have you done to get to the position you in right now? Have you had to cross some of your partners out? Have you had to cut some of your family members loose? You know what I'm saying? Because it's amazing being in your movie. Guess what? You got people that want to do the extra. You know what I'm saying? That's extra. They want to jump in your movie because they like how you move. They like your groove. And they just want to see, quote unquote, if they can get anything. Put anything so you can put them in the subtitles. You know, the extras when your movie is going off, that episode and all that. They want to be part of that, right? Okay, if you're going to be part of that, you got to be authentic in my movie. Because you'll say I got a messed up attitude how I conduct myself when it's time to bring everybody to the truth. You say, oh man, that man be tripping. Oh man, you's a prick, you's an asshole, or whatever. Because I ain't part of your movie. But we can come together and make a series. You understand what I'm saying? Everybody got their own individual role in life. A lot of people don't want to play it. A lot of people see, oh, I'm going to act like that because that went well for them. No. That ain't going well for you, bro. That's not going well for you, sis. That's not going well because the authentic of life, authenticity of life will be people notice you acting out of your character. No, that ain't never been you. Who you fooling? So when you look in the mirror, do you really see yourself or you see somebody else? Can you sleep good at night? But that ain't me to worry about, right? I'm just trying to say some people have to get give a cord on what they doing in their real life. And then when they come on this goddamn YouTube and try to say, you know, so many channels, man. So many channels. They want to be an expert on relationships. You know what I'm saying? They want to have all these quote unquote money scheming games. That works for you, bro. But at the end of the day, you already know how the game goes. Just see, I don't even know why people be doing it. Like we're under surveillance country. Nah, bro, I ain't dry hating on you, man, but everybody gonna have to come to pay the piper. Salute, Max. Everybody gonna have to pay the piper one day. You doing all that wrong in the back of the, behind the stage. When it's time for you to come up on the stage, you ain't ready to perform. You ain't that solid. You haven't been battle tested. No, say when I step out, man, I always had that understanding, one man Rambo. But if I got my homeboys with me, oh man, it ain't them gonna jump, it's still gonna be me. So I gotta make sure who I mess with, socialize with, ain't no crash dummies. Everybody gotta play their position. And when you go out with me, we know our positions. Ain't no head honcho. All the same level. See, that's the thing too. When you see the entourages, you have those who think they, quote unquote, they might say, yeah, we all even, but in their heart, they thinking that they better than their homeboys. And even though they gave their homeboys jobs, they still look down on them. But they got to show these homeboys that will do more to them than they'll ever think about doing to them a little bit of respect. Probably get them a chain, you know what I'm saying? Get the females to hang around with them, you know what I'm saying? And give them the attention that they ain't getting nowhere else. But that's a plus side. Everybody got their own swag, right? Everybody got their own swag, but I'm not going to be part of that entourage. I don't need that extra. If I wasn't as tall as I am, I'd rather go on the spot, have fun, enjoy life, stay in the way, but out the way, and do me. My movie is very simple. I'm not looking for the high glories of society, because if you think about everybody that did that, they always got to pay the piper at the end. Oh, a mysterious death. Come on, man. This is not rocket science. In this world we living in, that's not rocket science, man. Come on, man. You like Rallo said, you checked out my IG. Rallo said he thought Jeezy and Yo Gotti was legends, but somebody told him wrong. But then that's a child trying to come about his situation and make it better for his homeboys, right? Tried to make it better for his homeboy. How many youngsters fell victim to that? How many youngsters woke up, but you'll never see they woke up because Hollywood knocked them off. Once they came to knowledge to understand, it's a wicked game out there. And you just a piece. See, a lot of people don't get this, man. And a lot of people say it, but then they still playing checkers. This is chess, bro. This is straight up chess. And trying to be seen for the wrong reason on this YouTube, oh, man. Man, that's that bad omen. You wish death on somebody, it's going to happen to somebody in your family. That's what my mama always said. Man, don't talk about that, baby. Mama, that's an ugly baby. No, your child might come out uglier. So I tend to watch what I say about people and watch what I do around people. You follow me? Because you ask yourself, this is a quick note. If you can't look in some people just twisted like that. Some people got a black heart for real. So they don't have no conscience. They say, man, ain't nobody ever hand me nothing. No, ain't nobody supposed to hand you nothing. You mess with who you mess with, and y'all come up together. And if you can't do that, because it's a slow grind, depending on how your partners are moving, and depending on how far you want to get into the game, you know what I'm saying? Get into the game. Oh man, you're gonna have to sacrifice. I'm gonna tell you something. And this ain't just about the hustling game. If you get in the work game, hustling game, or sit around the house, be lame, okay? You always gonna have to sacrifice something in life. And the number one thing a lot of people don't understand they sacrifice is time. If you got a family, you're gonna sacrifice your time away from your family because you're on the grind. And you will hope your family understand that they can't, take them old family pictures here and there, but can't be around every event. That's a sacrifice. If you working a good, important job, man, you ain't going to be there every time they trying to throw a party, right? Because you got to focus as a man. You got to take care of your business. It ain't no off day. So I would wish everybody who want to mess with it, a real authentic man, understand, man, I ain't got the energy for that extra stuff. No, but I skin and grin. But I don't think you want me there if I'm tired. I don't think you want me there if I know some shady people around. No, because then you're going to get the authentic person, the slugger. You're going to get me, and it might go off wrong, man, and it might end some relationships and stuff because I'm going to call it out. How many times, and see, this is where I want everything to buckle down to. How many people just deal with people in your family or deal with people at your job? Man, say, after that you clock out that job, you want to see them. But that's the other side, right? That's that man from back in the day. That's that female from back in the day, if it's females in here. Let me catch up. The whole thing about this, when I came up with that topic, because this is what I see. All the commercials, all the propaganda that they putting out for the kids, the feeble minds, right? Them are what I call them warlocks and witches. Ain't no way that could be logical thinking up in their brain as they pass these laws. How they made the dollar bill lose all its worth. Now they trying to say, society, won't you invest in this? No, them games over with, bro. Reset. You had a lot of people brainwashed. But I've been seeing this since I was 9 years old, but I just didn't understand the magnitude of it. You know what I'm saying? Because I did want to listen to some elders because they've been here on this travel on this time around. Catch me when I say it. a little bit longer on this rim of life. But these boys, some was sharp, some was just goddamn crash dummy. So these youngsters they got a lot of this going on right now. Check my game. Because my game is about life. You know what I'm saying? My game is about life. Check this out. I already did the calculations. If I would have came out and did something different, you know what I'm saying? Then, I could have saved a couple of more youngsters' life that's 30-something years old right now. But I chose to get my life together. How can I help you when I ain't got my stuff together? That's facts. And I learned that at 25 and I was on vacation, right? Man, they had me on the PhD. Anybody know about PhD? Man, they talking about allegedly organized crime, right? Extortion. Come on, man. Do I look like that person? No. I'm saying for real, though. They try to put me all in that. Can't make a word without spelling it. Keyword spelling. Oh, yeah. The spells. So we can talk about that. But let me get with this story. I had to figure out what was wrong with me at 25. Because on Ferguson Hardhead, man, say it is what it is, man. I'm talking about you just can smell it, right? It's in the atmosphere. Respect is everything. And when you come back out into society, you see these guys that want respect, but then they might carry a purse or they got too much going on their face. They might got some makeup on. No, bro. I'm going to respect you from over there. How about that? Don't rub it in my face. You know what I'm saying? Babylon. Don't rub it in my face because we back out here. And it's going to be problems. You know what I'm saying? No. I understand there's different people around this world. But don't put it in my face like that, bro. And don't think I'm cool with that like that, man. And if you ain't rubbing it in my face like that, I ain't got nothing to say. But when you come to my face and acting like you straight up about that life, I still got that, it's always going to be there because you got to check things when it's time to get checked. Like, you can't go through a whole goddamn grocery store, get all these items and don't think you got to check out. You understand? You can't say that, hey, man, I hope that I can do the IOUs, right? When I get to the front door, no, you have to check out. Come with that paper. Come with them documents, however you got to say it. You know what I'm saying? Before you get out that store, before you be labeled shoplifter, you got to pay the piper, man. See, a lot of people on this tube ain't paying the piper. That's why they do this. Man, my hand moving fast now. There must be a lot of talking going on. Hold on, man. My ears itching. Yeah, in a safe place on this, the tube called PC. Man, I keep telling y'all two things for sure. The shoes that y'all got on, even those in my chat, the shoes that y'all got on, next man can't even walk in. If it's females on here, the heels you might got on, them females can't mess with you. See, and that's another thing. Guys compete with guys. Females compete with females. So when they get dressed, they're not getting dressed for us. They getting dressed for the lights and all that. Oh, baby, you good. Woo. But they competing. Our whole culture compete. A guy got a nice car. Guess what? You see nice cars start popping up. It's a coincidence? No, man. What you doing all that for? Do you got land? Huh? Have you started a business? Oh, you worried about them 4 wheels, huh? That ain't gonna get you nowhere but status. So you can put in when you go on vacation, you can put it in the album. But see, it's crazy though. Check this out. So much done changed in this world, other than us putting pictures around a bugler can. All those that's been there know what I'm talking about, or a top can, right? And then, man, we creative. And then have that while you smoke your tobacco, right? It's digital now. So what you gonna do? Huh? Oh, I heard they trying to make it fun in there. My boy Hollywood saying, I didn't even know. Man, they giving iPads out or tablets out on vacation. Where they do that at? Oh, they made it very entertaining for y'all. So now we got, quote unquote, people that's not out here in real life trolling the society. Trolling society. So all this is fake. All this YouTube stuff and people talking like they got, it's some people that got snapped, but you got to see, look in their eyes, knowing they ain't talking that jive. You know what I'm saying? No, for real. You got to look in their eyes and make sure they ain't talking that jive. Because look what Max say, spelling. Everything, all these words that we use, it has meaning. Because this ain't our language. You understand what I'm saying? This isn't our language. So you ask yourself, when you think about the word trap, all the stuff that's come to our culture, and we just grab it, didn't ask no questions. You heard it in the song, right? You heard it in the song, then you start saying it and start feeling a certain type of way. Like, goddamn, I don't even remember. Say, I'm going to tell you something. Back in the day, if I said the word D in my house, I'm talking about N with an L, my mama say, don't say that word in my house. If I throw up a certain sign in the house, boy, you better throw that, take down that, no, it wasn't me though, but take down that, you know, the S and N with an N. You can't do certain things back in our childhood. Now, you see these women, they throwing it all up. They don't even know the vibration of what they're doing. How can you accomplish anything? You know, and a bunch of these older people that want to act like they so perfect, they can't come real like I'm coming real. I know I wasn't perfect growing up. I never said I was. But I'm going to tell you how I got to this lifestyle. Hard work, sacrifice, focus, and dedication to what you want to become. If you lost all them goddamn years, you're supposed to be doing more than what you're doing. A lot of people get out and just go back to the streets. The streets still the same. Matter of fact, you know, let me rephrase. The streets ain't the same. Because back in the day when you was on the streets, there wasn't no cameras. It was conversation. You worried about somebody telling other than somebody seeing you. That's the biggest difference. So when these guys be talking about I'm on demon time, what kind of spirit is that, man? That's not a good spirit to be in our community, period. Because we already all odds against us. But I got it. A lot of people playing character. You see what it's doing to our community? What it has done to America. And then I don't know about this TikTok stuff, but I see a lot of TikTok stuff going on. Appreciate you, Scott, sliding in. Buy back houses. You already know my boy gonna buy back them houses. You know what I'm saying? And you got to go through the proper channels, meaning it's certain people on here that you can reach this man and then you can make something happen, but you got to be talking about something. Because Zell's got all that. You know what I'm saying? Zell's got all that information if you just want to stroll, but back on point. So it's a lot of people that don't understand this. When you meet somebody as you get older, this right here need to be quiet. You just need to be quiet. You can be in the room and find out who's a sucker, who ain't. And if you got a problem with doing that, you need to stay in the house. Because the whole world is full of a bunch of suckers. You understand what I'm saying? Lollipops, clucks, ducks. Man, a lot of people's faking the fun. You know, but I want to tell you some real talk. If somebody ain't for you, they're going to show you. They're going to show you they ain't for you. It's for you to stay in that situation and try to, you know, think something going to change. Life is what it is. You know, I say God ain't going to lie to you, man. It's just us wanting to hold on, right? As a human race, we want to hold on, right? But that's just like your friends. If you see your friend ain't what for you, what the heck you get? See, that's optional. It don't matter about no childhood friends no more because people change with the season. And you don't know about their struggle, what they really go through behind closed doors. So everybody who say something, especially when they drunk, they standing on that. Now, you know that conversation. No, man, I didn't mean that. Man, I was drunk. No, you was in your feelings. No. So that distance, but you got to keep them close, right? You know the saying. Huh? Keep your enemies closer than your friends. I mean, you know, friends close, but your enemies closer. You know that saying, right? That's standing on something. So as we go through this Friday and we trying to figure out when you look in the mirror, if you can look in the mirror and you know you's a mob, Hey, man, you just ain't got no heart, man. There's a bunch of them out there. It is what it is. But if you want to do better before you wake up, when you wake up, man, you got to pray, bro. Get your spirit back right before you even tackle this wicked world, Babylon. You know what I'm talking about? Because you see everything's falling. That's why I say, if you still around, you got a purpose. And the wanksters will fall off. You just got to give it time. You know what I'm saying? And then you ask yourself this. I like asking myself this. People say, and I was one of them. I say, man, if I was back in the day, man, in slavery, I keep telling y'all this, man. I would do this and do that. No, I wouldn't. Because you're supposed to learn for those from those in front of you that came before you, right? These Sambos been around forever. All in different continents. They'll sell their people out for what? Money. Money is the root of all evil. It says it in the Bible, bro. Sis. It says it in the Bible. So I'm sorry I don't have them educated words to get you to follow along, to keep you asleep mentally with these words of spells, right? I'm just going to come how they taught me and what I seen through my lifespan. I don't want to talk about the next man. I'm talking about the situation that we're facing as a nation. Sambos. It don't even matter what ethnicity you from. You got sellout people in every race. That's how that 1% that runs this motherfucking world keep running the world, man. When you allow yourself, they see, like, I feel like how I am, right? I feel like I'm real to the game. I feel like a lot, but I know it'll be my people. Or, when I say my people, the human race, right? Because my people looking like more like them, how they knocking us off. So who's your people now? Only those you socialize with in real life are your people. Because you'll be able to scan like all these views and all these subscribers. I don't know who they are. They might be informants. They might be, oh man, we got to watch him. Oh, his numbers are down right now. Let's keep them down. You got to share my stuff. Hit that like button. Put me in the algorithm more than what y'all do. Pass the real conversation on somebody that need to hear this. It's levels to this game, and a lot of people stuck on that second level. You're still in the ghetto mentally. It don't make you no harder, no cooler, saying you come from a ghetto, because everybody's trying to get out. But these people are rapping about killing people in the ghetto. You don't want to get out of that? You don't want to wake up with in somewhat like a perfect, the best environment for your family or yourself? What is that? Just the other day, man. Tragedy. I'm gonna see if I can pull that up while I'm talking about it. Just the other day, you had that girl get killed by going to the wrong car. Just the other day. I don't know if I'm popping up, showing still, but I'm trying to pop up this other page. Give me 1 second. Okay. I'm not. I'm sorry about that. I don't know if I froze or whatever. I'm trying to pop up this other page. All right. There we go. Girl got killed by going to the wrong car. Y'all heard about that? I know it's all over the news. Something about the girl. They always park there, and it was somewhat of a identical car, right? In that parking spot, she went to it, and another car pulled up and thought she was trying to break in. I don't know. Let's find it. Girl gets shot. I appreciate y'all having patience, man. But this is what I'm saying. There's levels to this game. A lot of people stuck at the second level. And a lot of people get shot. Cheerleader. You talking about? Oh, the cheerleader. Yeah. All right. Let me see. So I see it. I'm gonna pop that. I'm gonna start that. But then also other stuff. Yeah, the cheer. Scott. Good support, man. That's what I'm talking about. Help each other out, man. Those who just come in and hit that like button. Hit the like button. You see the subscribe, but the like button is what we try to get, right? The like button is what we try to get. And it's crazy. You know what I mean? It's crazy, bro. Even with everything that we do, can you imagine your daughter? This happening to your daughter. So everything you've been working on, or one of your children, every day is a struggle. You can't worry about how they living and what they doing. You just hope everything you taught them, they remember. But like I said, nobody's perfect, right? So that day that they act like they too grown and they blocked out, hope that ain't the day that something bad happened to them. Man, parents need to really concentrate on drilling their kids. This ain't no I'm trying to be cool parent. No, them days over with, bro. You gotta be stern parent. I know the world don't talk about that, and then at the end of the day, they stop that corporal punishment in the schools. So we definitely got our children at the school for how long? 8 hours. 8 hours, bro. Where them people who ain't talking about nothing is telling them everything. And some of them people are confused really so you got to stay on point when your child come home and ask them what y'all learned today. And I used to tell my kids, man, I got cameras in that school, right? That worked all the way until they high school year. They really believed they ain't, I was watching them because I already know that life they was living. I say, so what were you doing in the hallway? Why were you taught? Oh, Dad, I had to. They just be telling on themselves. So, that's back when they was in school. My kids ain't in the high schools no more. So I was doing that for a couple of years, man, and kept them understanding that I got to watch for eye. I don't care what them folks saying at your school. I got to watch for eye on y'all, man. All right, so here we go. Y'all already know I got to do this because this is what we do. We cover all bases. I try to. I don't know where that. See if I can get. Let me see how I get all that off. All right, so this is about the cheerleader. This is about that cheerleader that got shot. Let's watch it together, man. Hold on. I don't know what happened. Give me 1 sec. Am I on there? Yeah. Appreciate you having your patience with me, man. Appreciate you having your patience with me. all those who came in, man, y'all just make sure y'all hit that like button. Because they don't, you know, I was talking about beef. If I was talking about any of that, right, then I, you know, definitely would have. It shows my analytics will be off the train. Oh, that ain't it. I think some of y'all done already dropped off something about the internet. I don't even know if I'm on, but I'm gonna keep going until okay. They messing up the analytics. So I'm gonna do a it might stop a little bit. I'm gotta get my hand. All right.
Shootings.
Give me 1 minute. Why is that like this? Why don't you get this? Okay, look. So if my volume good on me, because it seemed like the internet when I started doing that, I be trying to do it upstairs. I got my router up here and all that, man. But when I'm in the garage or downstairs, I really get good connection. So this probably be the last video I do up in this area where you see that telescope back there. Yeah, we'll be looking at what's going on up there for real, for real. So how much can you still hear me? Scott? I don't know why. Okay, cool. All right. All right, let's get it.
string of shootings across America.
Okay. So that ain't gonna work. Not today. I think at the end of the day, I ain't gonna even waste y'all time like that. It seemed like when I'm upstairs, if I hit to the next router, I might get a little bit more service. That's probably why a lot of people be doing them podcasts in the basement. Staying in one area, man. But I'm saying today, like in that situation, y'all. Whereas it was a boy that was shot from vehicle. We need to let our kids know. Like people, you don't know what nobody else is going through. You understand what I'm saying? You don't know what everybody's going through, and don't think everything is lollipop. Like everything out here, like somebody just because. I want it because it'll record. I know the signal is weak as hell. But yeah, man, I ain't gonna hold you up, man. I'm trying to come back on. If not today, I know definitely tomorrow. Well, I don't know definitely tomorrow. I gotta do your. But the biggest thing that we're talking about, I'm talking about right now is looking at yourself in the mirror and seeing if you living in a delusional state of mind, or if you're um, you know, you're confused or and don't be standing on nothing. So they keep knocking off my stuff. They let our coach. This is right. This is what we go through when we talking about things that can change young men and old fools. No, I ain't gonna say old fools because they're never changed. But it take care of your business, man. Don't do nothing that you know. Don't do nothing. Okay. A lot of conversations on the phone and all that. Who, you know, who shot John and all that, man. Say, man, you got to pay attention even with that. The tell what you shouldn't tell. Man, it's just crazy. Who can you trust? People got to earn their trust, but there ain't a whole you're going to have to learn, right? Get your life snipped from in front of you, thinking that everybody was your friend. You know, be your closest homeboys. They ain't viewing you like that. Who you think was family members, they ain't viewing you like that. Family, right now, they ain't viewing you like that, bro. So I'm gonna try one more time. One more time. I gotta. What's up, phone check? Hey man, I can say that word procrastinate. Yeah, I was saying earlier, man, you know, I had a little bit strong water up in the cup last time. I couldn't, boy, say that word was killing me, man. Yeah. But yeah, man, you know, you have to rewind and catch some of them commercials too. Phone check. Hit that like button when y'all come in, man. I had my signal keep falling off and stuff like that. I know people, you know, they got things to do. It's Friday. They might have been on their lunch break, just saluted me. You know what I'm saying? As long as they hitting that like button, man. I'ma pull that stuff Pico do. Pico, man. That's a youngster, man. Go check out Hot Thoughts TV, man. He say ain't nobody gonna get on here. Nobody can watch his content if they ain't subscribed. That's a man. His subscriptions went up because you got a lot of background dancers, right? You got a lot of them. Don't mean you no good. Now you got some that be sitting in the cut, you know, ready to snipe somebody if they disrespect you. You know how we say it on the YouTube streets. Get them boys up out of here. But let's try this. I'm gonna try it one more time. So this is two incidents. What I was hearing, it was a boy that went to the wrong house, got his head shot off. I mean, not shot, but he got shot, and another female. Now, the best thing about both of these that I know of, neither one of them died, but they got some. They in ICU. They got some life-changing injuries. But let's see if we can get it this time. Yahweh, bless me.
That happen all the time. A mixed
Okay. So we're gonna chill on the videos because I don't want to lose y'all attention like that, man. Just straight up kicked me off. But then I got that vacuum, man, using my internet, you know what I'm saying, through the goddamn house. I'm gonna go cut that sucker off. But I ain't gonna have time to redo everything. I think it's almost done anyway. But yeah, man, phone check. It's getting wicked out here, man. It's been wicked. But it seemed like around election times, you got to understand what I'm saying when I say what I say. It's a lot of things because they pushing the agenda. All of a sudden, they, you know, it's always been violence, but now everything want to be on the forefront of just innocent people like this. And then you're going to have people, you know, talking about, you know, people shouldn't own guns and, you know, it should be an age limit. No, you can't stop wickedness, man. So I want to tell them patriots too, man, while y'all keep going down there pushing for this and pushing for that, you can't stop a human nature, man. And it's sad to say, so I say, man, look, man, I hate to think if that happened to me. You know what I'm saying? I don't even want to talk about it. Dolly Bell, what's up? I don't want to think about if it should happen to anybody in my family. I ain't gonna even put that in sales to think like that. So you keep them prepared and let them know what you let them know. It'll be a time where you have to decide. Nobody can be faking and shaking, man. It's that time right now. It's that time right now. It's that time right now. And then the simple fact of saying, we got more time. We ain't got more time. Like I tell y'all I tell all of y'all this. If y'all don't hear nothing else, man, what you see on this tool, you don't know if it's authentic until it's time to go front line. And how they really start acting. A lot of people on this tool can't hold up in the paint. But it's not for them to hold up in the paint. You know, everybody got a position. You just got to know how to play your position. Everybody ain't a real individual. I'm talking about quick draw or good with the hands or survival skills and all that. Everybody wasn't formed, but some people are better thinkers. Because you need everybody in the army, quote unquote, life is an army to me, right? Everybody that I meet somewhat, if you're not fitting in my equation, I'm just not going. At my age, I ain't got time for friends that ain't got benefits. You understand what I'm saying? Or should I say, I ain't stand up like I can't do nothing for you. You can't do nothing for me. You understand what I'm saying? Free taking up somebody's space in their head is over with. It's over with. Man, say, man, I you know, everybody know how to survive, I would say, but some got a specialty in surviving. You know, yeah. Can't say everything, but yeah. So with us saying this, it's a wicked society, but we've been living in it. But I think you see the change probably what 2010, where things start really going, you know, with the elections and all that, and people start talking about. Look, I'm gonna tell you this. Obama, what year? 2008. Then we get we went in like a bailout for the banks and stuff like that, right? You know, that was a sign right there. They was doing something else with this money. But then they can't do everything. You know why? Because we still got those, right? We still got those. So they start causing this trauma. Man, think about this, y'all. How much the life didn't change, but the education that they put in these young kids' brain changed when they start doing other things that was insane. Check that out. You can repeat that. You can rewind that and get that. But the whole thing is, we didn't have them shootings when we was coming up. What transpired from then to here? This right here. Everybody trying to, it ain't the army no more. It's about tubing. Be all you can be right here. So now it's time for you to show yourself, right? So you all out of character and you saying the most, mama help me in your heart when you get caught up. And your mama say, you better tell them the boys they don't love you. You know what I'm saying? And then you tell yourself, yeah, he did sleep with my girl. He was hot. You find the smallest thing because you ain't even loyal to yourself. So my thing is, now that we got all this happening, people are scared out their mind because the things that they put on TV news and stuff like that is making people trigger happy. That's a human nature. That's called survival. So these people talking about they gonna put the laws in the guns and level up the ages and the guns and the purchases, and that you can't have rifles. And bruh, we in the wild, wild west out here. Who gonna come take them? All them people really see that's part of that thing. Like sell your soul for a jelly roll. You trying to disarm America, and also all of a sudden you what messing with our money, and the retirement ain't about nothing because you didn't think people live this long, so you come up with all this quote unquote stuff, ooh-wee, and try to deal with the population. Come on, man, y'all better wake up. I ain't worried about it. This is real talk. This is real talk. My understanding is not what Hollywood is doing, but it's crazy how I think a lot of Hollywood people, they waiting to put up there on a pedestal, so when it's around election time, you'll listen to them. How did that work when they put Jay-Z and Beyonce up there? Man, they've been off the spectrum. Nobody, see, they don't pay attention to what's going on out here at the bottom. Man, they tried to push, Clinton and all that. Man, who are these people? Look at it. It looks so silly, right? It looks silly when you don't know what's going on in these streets. Because the streets is where everybody eat. So when I say that, man, everybody can't be authentic, because I know when them a lot of people either piss on themselves, shit on themselves, or run and duck and hide. You understand what I'm saying? And then you got some people who be like looking for the echo, what's coming, and react on the threat. So if they take that from the people that quote unquote they say, right, ain't patriots, and what about the criminals? They're gonna own the guns, right? The patriots will say, hey man, see, I'm going on a whole different spectrum, but to understand what I'm saying when I say it. A lot of people, and this is real. I had a conversation with somebody, and they was feeling a certain type of way when this last election. And they just say, "Oh man, it's going down, woo to woo." And I say, certain things was happening, and I said, "This is about time for me to tell them something." So I told them something. You know me. Well, you know why they doing y'all like that, right? You in America too. I said, no, y'all always screaming this patriot. One thing I can tell you about the Patriots, they stand up people. They I don't know what cause they really fighting for, because it's not no right or wrong, because everything's crooked. How can you say, man, you got your law-abiding citizens? What that mean right now? When they disrespecting y'all on the they just disrespecting everybody in America. They give, now this is real talk, man. They give billions of dollars to start a war over there, right? Worried about other people's business while our economy go down. Now, if y'all can't see that, I think that we got a lot of y'all, right? They did their job. But I say, man, y'all too goody. Y'all too good. Y'all too goody to shoot. Y'all go through the system, which the system is corrupt, and y'all waiting on them to tell you how to defend your life. See, the reason they don't want to give all them rights back to the person that made a bad mistake when they was younger, because they know they don't give a goddamn. You come step on their toes, they're going to let you know that hurt. You understand? Y'all want to go by the system. The system is destroyed. It's over with. It's over with. Matter of fact, I think the last thing you're going to see when they take your goddamn money, how far your boy said, y'all been having y'all head in y'all ass. Don't start crying now, god dang it. Because as time go by, they know United States ain't going to do nothing. The people, the ones that's supposed to be running the government for the people, by the people. So y'all went up there and protested the Capitol. Y'all patriots, right? You see what happened? Man, y'all better understand. Go on in the gray man stand. But I'm just saying, we got to get the mindset of the youngsters. Hold on. Catch up, man. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Let me catch up with this chat, man. Y'all having a real conversation. Hold on. I don't know who's sleeping, whatever. Man, I'm going let me see. phone check, yeah, I'm gonna maybe put you in timeout. Just jiving though. So I'm not gonna play your part and keep it pushing for real. My dad was a Marine. Skills and sacrifice required. Man, my brother is still a Marine. You tell him. Once a Marine, always a Marine. Man, it's good to have people from the branches inside your family, because if they head is on right, it depends on the purpose they trying to fight. You know what I'm saying? Would they think about this? Would they go lock up a citizens for having their rights? Or, you know, it's different things like political game. It's going to be more like a political battle out there, you know, a political agenda. So when people say they parents is what, you know, or their mom or dad or whatever grandparents was in the police department or sheriff department or the Marines, you know, everybody got activated when that 9/11 hit. Let's not talk about that. But why though? Like, come on, bro. All the technology, only thing you did was the Patriot Act for y'all patriots. It's so watching y'all. You know what I'm saying? Because they already know they were gonna be in some bull crap. They already know. Love our neighbor, stand together, all citizens versus the elite. Yeah, facts. Facts, y'all. That's why, you know, they be messing with my internet. Because we're gonna have real conversation. I'm glad everybody feeling like this is all fun and games right now. This year, it's going to shake the cage. And 9 times out of 10, I'm telling you this before they take the internet. It's nothing guaranteed no more. Not even your own life. Look at these kids that wrong house, wrong car, got shot. So they're going to expound on that and try to say, hey, man, we need to take our gun. Well, man, that was just a human error. Whatever happened to them. But you going to blame the world? Come on, man. Y'all start pushing y'all agenda, because down here in Texas, and that was in Elgin. Man, how do you think somebody, and it's just sad to say, I pray for the girl's family and all that, and the young man's family, but man, mistakes is something that you need to teach your child. What should they do? If you thought it was okay, you've been doing this 3 or 4 years, man, time has changed overnight. That's why you guys to stay head on a swivel. Y'all think it's a game? It ain't no game. Y'all got to tell y'all kids, look, I got kids too, and they think they be knowing it all. And sometimes the veins be coming at my head because you don't know it all. I'm trying to save your life, but then like I did when I was growing up, what I do? Man, these old folks don't know what they talking about, and brushed it off. And I had to go do what I had to do just to learn. I should have listened. They don't have that chance no more. So how can we get to them if the internet and TikTok with these goofy dances and everything that's distracting them because they want to be the next millionaire off of TikTok? Now I see TikTok really coming down on YouTube, trying to take up the airwave of real conversation. It's a wonder how they do that. They said it was China. They said that, you know, spying and all that, right? Let's talk about it. They've been doing this with China. That's why they burned. Look. I don't want to. If you don't know, you don't know, man. But I would like to tell you, California, you remember them fires? Yeah, because that part of America's been gone to China. That border right there? Yeah. So I understand why people are coming down here. But don't come down here with that bull crap, man. We don't want the same laws that y'all got in California. I'm advocate for that, man. If you say your state is so messed up, leave that down there, bro. Leave that down there. Don't try to change nothing. You know, we don't need no more goddamn sidewalks. Man, we need people with smarts to understand that system is really not for us. Period. Point blank. I'm going to let it go. They're going to have them FEMA camps. Yeah, let me see. They're going to have them FEMA camps ready for people that can handle that pressure. Yeah. They should not kill though. Y'all talking facts, man. This is the real conversation. I'm not worried about no rapper. I'm not worried about the he say, she say on the Hollywood stage. The only thing I'm trying to do is pull people from watching them suckers. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody's talking smart right now. Everybody's talking, man, some positive talk. I ain't even seen Lil Bow Wow. Right? Come on, man. When have they ever gave a goddamn all they money running short? Them big mansion houses, how they gonna pay for it if nobody's paying attention to them? You've never been talking about nothing. Now you got the awakening? No, bro. You wouldn't have all the millions if you got the awakening when you know you was doing wrong. You don't think I had that opportunity to turn my back on my people and go that way? No, I chose to go that way, man. Yeah, and stay out the way, but in the way. Yeah, that's the threat. That's the threat. Man, y'all finna make me get out of what? My character. Because my character is all right, man. I had a lot of people say, man. You already know. What's 100? They say me. A lot of people get mad because they 98. They ain't 100. You can't make this up, man. Hold on. Imagine how quickly you can end homelessness. Hold on. Here we go. We're talking about something. I like a conversations. Let me stop talking. And matter of fact, hold on. I got comments. I'm trying to catch up. Imagine how quickly you can end homelessness and starvation with that kind of money. Yeah, facts. They can fix themselves. We can fix ourselves. We don't need nobody. And then, you know, how they put all them tariffs and stuff on them other countries, it's just a matter of time, bro. No, you can't be the big bad wolf and don't think you ain't gonna get a flock. It's just almost like I was saying the other day when you know, when stuff go off the chain. I'm gonna say it like that so they don't catch it and try to flag it. But if they know you got that food right in your house, what stops people after they come and ask you they ain't got this and going? See, this is the apocalypse conversation, right? I'm gonna just slide it in a little bit. You gotta have PR skills. You can't be an anal person when crap hit the fan, right? You can't, because what stops the neighborhood coming over there putting some in your house and then coming to get everything after you deceased? No, bro, you got to think smart. This is chess, not checkers. You know what I'm saying? When I talk about real life, I talk about survival and then understanding when you can't win every battle, right? So you got to socialize and put yourself in the center of a circle of solid individuals, not no wishy-washy. Oh, man, I hear you today. But, man, this is more entertaining over here. No, you got to start focusing on survival. That's where we at right now. And I don't know when y'all going to catch that memo. Got to get what you get so you can live how you going to live when all this is gone. For real. Now it's that time, though. Straight up, though. Actually, it was a shock to know that some of these, I know y'all already read it, but I'm catching up. Those at the Capitol FBI, I know, keep trying to figure out why the police removing the barriers and ushering and letting people in. No. You know, you got people, you have people that's inside people. You have people who, you know, everybody ain't on the same page. So that's how you get all that. It's nothing to figure out. Because we I don't know how many countries we're in. We just in the United States. You know what United States mean? It's more countries in this goddamn thing that makes us in the United States. You would think it's a big old, like, you know, from Illinois and Texas and, you know, but we are all different mind frames from different state to state. It's different elites in every state, and they push their agenda. They cause havoc when they want it. They push the agenda for, you know, more elections. What you think your vote still matter, but it's still the electors that makes the final decision in every state. But people still run down there thinking that man, I don't know what planet people come from. I come from the great state of Texas. Salute everybody else that come from the great state of Texas. But the things that I see is it's just let me say it like you don't even have words for it. You would think people are not that retarded. Sorry, I'm just saying it's not not to be, you know what I'm saying, about people who really are, but I'm saying people who think they got sense really don't, right? Let me say it like that. I don't want to bash anything because this really ain't the United States right now. So you don't have the freedom of speech. Back in the day, if somebody's acting out of character, and we know he don't have a problem, a learning disorder, right? We'll say words like that if he was just like me. But now everything is so sensitive, right? So that's what's wrong with America right now. You can't tell the truth. You know why? If you tell the truth, it offends people. Why? Because you're weird. You're weird. And I guess that'll be the new word. You know, back in the day, we had this saying, keep Austin weird. I don't know why they said that. I didn't come up with that bull crap. I just heard it over the TV one day. I'm like, damn, why? Because why is it weird? I don't understand. I don't understand what's weird about my city. Then I started noticing people coming and making it weird. Anyway, every city then got weird. You know, sure. Real talk. I wish I was like Jay Prince for real though. I had not like him, right? Nobody could be like the next man, but have a whole island, huh? Take a vacation. Come on, man. To get away from this Babylon, in a sense, you get out the states, man. Come on, man. And people just be talking about people that I ain't saying just him because I ain't never met him, but I just been following them. You know what I'm saying? The simple fact is, he always popping up and, got rebel like all that, man. I'm not judging nobody for what he said or what she said. Man, he ain't never did me no wrong. It's the same thing as we see it in Hollywood, right? Y'all not mad at none of them Hollywood celebrities and they ain't gave you nothing. Jay Prince ain't gave me nothing. But I'm just looking at his lifestyle of he got a whole island. That ain't like I want to be like him, but god dang, you imagine when people take their trips and want to go on the cruises and stuff, cruise to your own island, your own tranquility, your own peace of mind. That's what I'm talking about. That's that real level stuff. Now, for real though, people talk down because they don't understand it's a structure. It's levels to this. Probably be looking at us. 448, what's up, man? Appreciate you coming in, man. Y'all hit that like button because at the end of the day, when I be getting off, I'm like, dang, I got a lot of people, man. I be having, I don't know, I don't have the same count as the world. I might get off and I got like 50-something people that slid through, but what's up with my numbers? I know, I'm talking the truth. So they want people to understand this. When I get off live, look how many people that was around us at that time. I told you I'm going to have to get with Pico and find out how to block people who want to just pick up my content and then start thinking like they got the sense of survival. You know what I'm saying? That's a lot of acting. They got to do their homework on me because they already got the big platform. So let's talk intelligent. No, I'm coming from the gutter with it. You know what I'm saying? I'm coming from the gutter with it. I know people be boring people content. I know it because you ain't talking about nothing. But when you get off this goddamn thing, y'all go check out, just make it a purpose. You can get off right now and come back though, because we ain't done. And see how many people came through. But I've never seen them numbers jump. I only see single digits. Single digits for real. So they trying to discourage me from talking this truth. How's that working for you? Yeah, that way. I ain't got time to be sitting on the no. I got my way of moving, man. So everybody that came in, I appreciate it. I ain't finna end it, so don't get all sad, right? So I know I ain't gonna be able to get on later, man. I got like I said, man, and I ain't gonna say too much, but yeah, I got an exciting night, and a lot of people gonna show up, man. And you never know. This is one thing I'm gonna take out of tonight, and everything. I want y'all to try to do the same thing. If y'all not doing it, appreciate those that's around you right now, because just like old girl went to the wrong car and shot her friend inside the car, right? Old boy went to the wrong house, the neighbor. If you look at the characters of these people that shot these kids, let me say less. And I told y'all already, man, man, I be trying to catch up with these comments, but my mind be going like, I hate that, I'm getting, slack from a lot of bull crap from them because I did the intro to Purge. But I don't know if y'all got to hear that siren, how many times you got to hear it, right? Not to say go do anything. I don't promote violence, but bruh, it ain't, you don't see kids outside playing no more. It's a reason. You understand what I'm saying? So you need to tell your child before she or he hit the goddamn street, you better take life serious because it ain't no eraser. It ain't no eraser. That limb you got when you walked out the house, you might not have it. That's car accident, that's violence on the streets. You feel me? So you got to tell your kids that because they thinking that they gonna have, look, bro, I don't know how to tell y'all, man. They ain't got the same childhood as we had. Let them know that. Let them know that. Make sure they understand that. A couple of lives, he said a couple of lives ago. Hold on, let me give it. Oh yeah, let me put this up here. Yeah. I wish I could blow it up. Let me go back up. I think knowledge was dropped and I missed it. Target. Yep. Already. Talk your say, man, real talk, man. And I wish I had all day, which I got a little bit of time, man, because things are getting set up and I just loaded the vehicle. You know what I'm saying? Because I have a message and I know the time is winding down, bro. Sis, it's winding down. And I don't know how to really shoot it because at the end of the day, anything, y'all don't even have to see me no more, right? How the world is acting right now, they only want pretenders on here. They only want people that's got hot topics about gossiping about another man or another female or another outfit, another travel. They want bull crap on here. They'll make you a celebrity if you ain't talking about conversation. But if you're a comedian and you can distract the masses, they like Sambos. Understand this. When I see people dancing, now they got it all on YouTube. They gradually they were gonna shut down TikTok and everybody gonna shoot over there. But I see a lot of titles of TikTok, all that on my YouTube page now, and it probably been all the way there. It probably always been there, right? But they hold no weight. They show how to eat. They show how to dance. Man, we're at war. I don't think they got the memo. It's not about how you treating. It is how you treat, but that's a whole different discussion. It ain't about relationship, man and women. Because I think if you know, you know. At this time of your life, if you know that you bull crap, then you've been knowing you bull crap. That's man or woman. It's just what you're trying to push toward the world to make them think that you're not bull crap. You understand what I'm saying? And that's disturbing to me because who are these people that's really giving this concept? Where have they been? Are they talking from a safe place or are they talking because they've been through the struggle? That ain't for me to figure it out. It's for those who really give a goddamn what these nobodies are talking about. And a lot of people probably be like, man, I'm going to say it like this. In a good perspective. I be, boy, I'm going to say it like this. A lot of people been on vacation. What makes your story more important than mine? Because I'm not glorifying that. I don't need to talk about my past. I'm talking about the future. That's what matters. I'm not trying to make myself relevant of things that I did in my past. I'm trying to get these youngsters to understand, man, work hard, keep grinding. Now, I will say it might not be about nothing, but keep doing it because it keeps you out of trouble. I can say that. I'm not saying, hey, man, I shot that boy. I did this. No, for what? For what? But all these platforms are entertaining that bull crap. So they try to keep people asleep. Man, say how you don't, no, bro. Yeah. But that's how they view a lot of people in this world. Stewheads. Let me say it like that. A bunch of stewheads. You want to pay attention about his life story? Who gives a goddamn? What you doing now? Oh, you trying to live off? Okay, I got you. You trying to live off me. But you serve no purpose. Man, and you know what? Shout out to my boy Dewberry. I'm going to shoot him out. and my boy Cross that came through. See, the struggle is like Dewberry said a little bit about his life, but it's like he's really letting people know different than them other people that glorifies, right? That ain't a place you want to go. That's back then. Now they try to make it fun for you. So, you know, you got to watch what you do and what you say. Just keep yourself up. So, yeah, he got some information over there. Cross be talking about things we don't know down here in Texas, but we might have heard. But he's keeping everything on more of the senseless, stupid, should I say that? Cluck stuff that a lot of people do, right? So I understand, man. Shout out to Dewberry. Man, look, when I'm gonna tell you this, when Charleston on point, he on point. And lately, that boy been on that shock factor of what, like he said, 10 years he was doing this. But when he started clowning and calling people out, guess what? He really got noticed. Now he went back to a settle mode. But don't hate on him, bro. Because this is all this internet, it's all a game. No, it's all a game. So you might get some real individuals come through and say, hey, y'all, how y'all brain doing? Are y'all done being clucks? Paying attention to these ducks that can get in the camera and talk all that? Y'all, that's what y'all with? Man, how can you be real? Then you got to check out, like I said, look in the mirror. Do you ask yourself who you listen to every day? Why do you listen to them? So you can sit back and just chill, thinking life is a game? And then you're going to panic when you say, damn, I didn't see that coming. Damn, clucks. Thank you for a great topic, great conversation. Peace to you know already. Appreciate you. Miss Bear passing through. The only person needed to validate me is me. Facts. Look at that. Look, see, that's why I mess with y'all. That's why I understand real, man, what's understood don't need to be said, bro. What's understood don't need to be said. Man, I'm not, laughter is good. That's why I go to Pico channel sometime. I ain't gonna lie. Or I might go slide through Dewberry channel. You know what I'm saying? But it's a lot of, it's comical. The people that hate on how he came out and like, that's how I met him. You know what I'm saying? I met dude by being on Gangster Chronicle and I seen him and I was amazed, like, dang, I thought I was rapping and it was, like I got played, I got tired of that, right? It wasn't, you see the intros and stuff, I know how to do it, but it's what you gonna sacrifice. What you have to turn the naked eye to. Nah, bro, I'm too real for that. You know what I'm saying? That's how I feel. I'm too real to rap. Rap about what? I rap Christmas gift. I rap, you know how we used to say, man, I rap an individual up. You know what I'm talking about? But that when I seen it was misconstrued because I know a lot of people that was on stage was lying to the masters, just trying to sell something for the who? The master. Nah, man, y'all wasn't out there doing that like that. Like, I'm confused. I was confused. So, come on, man. If you got now real talk and now people change once they start getting money, come on, man. I knew Drake before he even knew I knew him. Like, for real. He had a ghostwriter for real here in Austin. No, for real, though. He used to. No, too much. Now, I seen images is what society go by. That's y'all fault. Y'all don't go by the character. Y'all go by the images, the material thing. So y'all deserve to get caught in that loop of Fruit Loops. There you go. See? Oh, Fruit Loop. We used to say that back in the day. Think about it. Oh, Fruit Loop ninjas. Yeah, y'all deserve. Huh? What color is the rainbow looking at? Yeah, that way. But let me say this. Yeah, doing the plug, man. That's what I'm saying. Cross your heart. And y'all gotta. It's crazy because I came on here thinking it was a different way. In the simple fact, if they was on, I didn't want to get on. I want to show support, but that made me get relaxed on my craft over here. So I'm like, bro, we trying to work it out, but time didn't ran out. So we own when we own. You know what I'm saying? Because the message got to get out there from my channel, Cross channel, Pico channel, Dewberry channel, the Prince 432 channel, neighborhood channel, but the consistency, we all different. Nobody's jumping on nobody's back, so we all authentic in our way. You see what I'm saying? That's network. And then we got support on the channels. You know what I'm saying? When certain people come through, like y'all, phone check, Dwayne Parker, 448, yo. But I know sometimes y'all won't get y'all laugh on. You know what I'm saying? Talk about that music. Okay, it's okay to talk about the music and the shenanigans. All these guys get on here and try to impress the masses and talk themselves in a fucking whirlwind. Excuse my language. But I can't get like that. They talk themselves in a whirlwind. And then the first thing we say, man, didn't that dude just say, what did he just say? Yeah, they don't even know about their character on him. Yeah. What it do? Yeah. Dewberry didn't come through this sucker. I know he probably just probably sleep. That boy right there. But yeah, man, I'm finna let y'all go, man. I'm finna start something. I need this no cap. So I ain't gonna say it. Yeah, I'll do that in a minute. That's what's up. That's what's up. Man, it's Friday. It's Friday, y'all. It's been raining down here in Texas. I don't know how it's going on around y'all area. Down here in Austin, you know what I'm saying, surrounding counties. So a lot of people is hungry to get out. A lot of people still trying to find their identity, right? They ain't standing on no principles. So they don't care about making you examples. So wherever you go tonight, stay prepared for whatever. You know what I'm saying? Because the thing is, and I had a lot of homies that got comfortable. And the system got them before we got them, right? But it's like, hit and miss, man. Like, goddamn, man, why you should have hollered at me. Like, you know how you want your homies? It's not to check in, but it's more to the point, keep you in the loop, bro. Keep you in the loop. But then I say, man, everybody got their own life they live. It's already written. It's already destined. Only thing you do is persuade people to do better. So, like with that tonight, man, the IKIR family, man, just keep it 100 with yourself. Everything else is extra. You know what I'm saying? Try not to fuck. You don't know who a cluck is by visual, but I do, right? I can, man, like how they type, because this is the new world. It's all about how you type. It's not how you look in real life. It's not. That's why I stopped playing, like I said, Call of Duty. When I heard old boy calling me a whoop, man, I don't do no playing, bro. I miss PE for real though. Shoot, coach told me to go in the gym and kick the ball around and stuff. Nah, bro, I don't do no playing, man. And I'm still like that to this day. Now I do socialize and have fun with my family, but when I get in society, I don't do no playing. Because the time somebody feel like you relax, that's when they try to come and get you. That's why it's not good if you do drink to get intoxicated, because guess what, youngsters? They are waiting for you to slip up. You understand that? They waiting because they can't take you when you're sober. So they want to try to intoxicate you. Whoa. People say bars and bars. Intoxicate you with conversation, making you feel like you're safe, you're cool. It's a vibe that you get. Man, I don't know about y'all, but I get a vibe, man. I'm chilling. I'm done. You know what I'm saying? Because it's certain people, it's not like you scary, but you cautious. You're aware of your surroundings. You're aware of your surroundings. What's up, Clemson? Tigers. You know what I'm talking about? You're aware of your surroundings, so it is to be understood. When you, like I say, and I mean this, and people don't just be talking this, I think I'm the first one to put it like this on this tubing, but I ain't been on tubing. Now I joined tubing probably about 2012 as just being a spectator, just watching, finding out some information or whatever. If I'm trying to cook, because I always been in that survival mode. So, how to clean this and how to do that. You know what I'm saying? So I always been a person who paid attention to tool. But at the end of the day, when I went live was 2000. Last year, 2022, when I seen Dewberry on here, I said, man, he talking to the youth and all that. And like he told me, we have changed, so don't get it twisted. 180. And it's a good thing. And, I'm glad I changed. You know what I'm saying? Because I wouldn't be out here talking to y'all like this when, because I never been a talker. So this is all new. I talk more in my hood. I talk more to my homies than I ever did to a stranger. And at the time when I came on here, everybody was a stranger. So I'm trying to introduce myself to y'all to let y'all know, hey, man, I'm cool. Just like you do when you go to a new neighborhood or something like that, you let the partners know you got to be outside a little bit. You feel me? And then see your environment. You know what I'm saying? If you're a real man, you'll be outside. Like this area I'm in, I was outside. I was outside for real, like letting them know, hey, yeah, you got a brother over here, man, but ain't nothing soft over here, but your character shows that. Don't try it. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, man. It's good that we changed. But these clucks been out here too long, though. These wanksters got followers that was kids and probably been following them for how many ever years they've been on. That's what they was raised on, not knowing. Right. So, this is the odds, like the elite have done our culture. Right. The elite have done our culture in the simple fact of keeping young men sleep, young women sleep, competing with the nobodies. When you're somebody before you even start competing, catch that, man. Somebody clip that. Yeah. So it's a lot of wisdom with life. But a lot of youngsters got some snap. But they've been raised right. You understand? All these youngsters out here ain't no damn fools, and they don't need to listen to me, but they can take some advice. When I say listen to me, like every step that I say, no. And every fool, if you tired of being a goddamn fool, it's a transition you got to go through. Because you had a whole life of being a cluck. You cannot be a cluck all your life and change one day to sit up with a suit and tie. No, bro, it takes time. But as people try to lead people into the goddamn lake of fire, I'm gonna say like that. Not to say anything of, right? But the lake of fire, like bad situations. And ain't no goddamn winning on that. You're a Sambo. Let's call it what it is. Those, and I know y'all like y'all music and all that, but everybody that's talking about it is what it is. Everybody that's talking about causing devastation to our people, man. Hey, we the last ones left. What y'all doing? Y'all helping them? Sambos. Like I said, it's always been Sambos in every culture, right? Definitely ours. Because the identity of you not knowing your past, that means you sitting right here in your past because you didn't recognize your past. So what you do? Make the same mistakes? Yeah. If ignorance is a number one killer in our culture. Ignorance, lack of knowing, not knowing who really got your best interest. Them homeboys and homegirls that say, hey, let's ride and shoot you to Mexico, and then you come up dead, everybody else come back. Yeah, it's stories like that. Man say, I don't know what to tell you because I can't be there for everybody. But since I can't be there for everybody, I'm going to tell somebody to tell somebody. It's a whole different world out there. Did y'all catch that memo? I'm going to drop them nuggets, man. It's a whole different world. Don't think what was last week is this week. You understand what I'm saying? It changes. They say the world is round. Has that been proven? Or is the world flat? Who cares? We're here. So I don't want to think about things I have no goddamn giving a two. I'm trying to survive out here. Every day I feel like the world is moving. So if it's flat around, I'm not going to concern myself to things that don't have no relevance. I'm thinking about protecting my people. You understand? Yeah, facts. Don't make me go that way. Yeah. What DP say? What he say? He can't say it no clear, man. He can't say it no clear, man. If y'all missed some of this show review, go back, share it. Hey, we got to get the real conversation out there, man. It ain't like other people ain't getting the real conversation, but say my name on somebody you heard talking some real stuff so we can come together. How about that? Share it like that, bro. Oh, I got to fix that. But you know how I go out, man. Appreciate everybody coming through, man. Salute, salute, salute. If you missed some of the show, man, just go back, watch the commercials. That shows support too. And it chick, because your boy's monetized, man. If anytime you feel like, showing support, man, don't be scared to hit that cash app. It's it's going across the page. And support. You know what I'm saying? Because time is valuable. And I had this one guy tell me, man, hey man, when he asked me for all that, I said, nah, man, I just do it for the people now, but they need to, show support because your time is very valuable. And I always tell people all this. I got $1 million words, bro. Yeah. Nobody gonna say it like I say it. You feel me? I didn't have to go get on nobody else's channel and come up with the lingo, man. I'm about that life though. Like I'm a good guy that was about that life like that on the negative part. So when you get good, you like, God damn, you see the actors and the characters. Like, why are they still acting like that bull crap really matter, man? Like, who's the trapper? All this, like, do you understand when you say stuff? They gonna let you get so big to take it all from you. You damn fool. And I always had that concept. All these boys out there rocking and rolling, bro. Ain't never been locked up, boy. You ain't slicking in a can of hair grease because it's surveillance everywhere. But part of the game is to get your money and then get that bulletproof slate. I know how that go too. So to say all that, as long as you kept it solid, only God knows. You know what I'm saying? On the cool you told on somebody, only God knows, man. But you got to look at yourself in the mirror and understand the wealth that you got, you have to sell out your people. The wealth that you got, you have to kill your own people. When the world is trying to knock us off, period. So you ask yourself, why we analyze those with the big stacks? Why we analyze these nice cars that's all formed? Why we analyze these big old houses that ain't in our neighborhood? Should I continue? Is that what sellout mean? I'm not advertising my goddamn house or my vehicles, but you probably have seen me let these people know to sit in the basement. It's really rocking over here, but I ain't got to show it every day. I'm good. I'm good with myself because I changed my whole life. That's why I'm still alive. Birthday in 2 weeks. I'll be that 50. And the people that say, hey man, he older than me. I'm older than him. Oh, you acting like it? What you got? Ain't no word. It ain't no means of saying that, right? What you got, because that's material stuff. But where your mind at? Are you building on something? Where's your mind? See, a lot of elders would like to have the status of age. Catch this. But if you still act like a youngster, how far did you grow up mentally? That's something for people to figure out themselves, man. Like for real. You have to figure that out, man. Like, it don't matter if somebody's an elder. Just respect them. Go about your business. You're gonna mess with them or you ain't gonna mess with them, period. But you don't have to be around a cluck to be accepted. You don't have to be on somebody's channel to salute and they ain't 100. So then that goes back to the point. Look in the mirror, man. Where are these guys going in their life? Should I care? No, I shouldn't care. But I care about those who don't know better. Get that 50 up under your belt, slugger. It's a beautiful thing, man. Appreciate it, OG. Yeah. And who would have thought, man, and how he said that, man, like me and my homeboys always say that when we at each other's day, right? Who would have thought? Now, for real, youngsters, who would have thought, man, living on this goddamn world half of 100? When some people can't even pass 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. That's accomplishment. Y'all can learn something from an OG. Now, let's give the titles when the titles are due. Some of these guys, they might be old, but they old fools, old clucks. And they just dusting the... Calm down, Slugger. You always got those who's trying to live on the youngster because they serve no purpose for themselves. You have those. That's the craziest thing. And you will hope that a lot of people will see that, but they don't. And that's sad. But then it's all about your upbringing. Did your parents or your uncles or anything, did you have that experience to be around an elder at a young age to let you know the snakes in the grass? You know, you never know what's around the corner. Don't cry over spill. You did you ever have those people in your life to put you on game instead of a cluck that's condescending? Like they'll say one thing, but they do another. Have you been privileged to that? But since, you know, let's call it what it is, a lot of y'all wasn't even raised around your pops. It don't make me no better. It should make you want to go find a father figure. No, for real though. Because it's only, when I say a father figure, now let me reword that because the pride of people nowadays sensitive. A mentor that can help you through life. Because you're going to have situations. I'm going to tell you one thing. A female only know half of what the man go through. Now, for real. It's levels to this, man. We just make it look easy. But we dying at a high rate over stress, high cholesterol, all that. Because the burdens of the world that we don't share. You know what I'm saying? We can't share a lot of our inner thoughts and stuff like that because it offend people. Half of us that's authentic. Now the clowns will say whatever. You know, the clowns will say whatever just to get them likes up. You know, the B's and the H's. No, bro. I was raised different, man. That don't make you no cool that you can say them words, bro. And the concept of a pimp, what you talking like? Nah, bro. But everybody got they capable of doing it. But I try to, you know, elevate my mindset so I can break down these terminologies and understanding life lessons of respect. It is what it is. Now, you deserve that word coming from me. You know you're going to get it. No, for real. That's the levels. Like if you act like a certain way, man, it just runs off the tongue. But I don't have to talk about that and say that every time, bro. But when people get disrespectful with you, yeah, you got to stand on all 10s for real, though. But, man, I'm going to let y'all go. You know I got these tunes. Man, just ride out with your boy, man. This your boy Slugger. Hit that like button. Salute all real ones. Now, if you're a youngster and you real, salute. Pass it to the next youngster so we can keep it going. And we're going to do it like this, man. Because you know what? What you know about this? Huh? You know how we came, man. Is how we gonna leave.
You want.
It's your boy Slugger.
What you want.
Signing out.
Y'all
can stay around for the tunes, man. I'm gonna let it play for a minute.
What you want.
Huh?
Well, just say what you want. Say what you want.
Repeat.
Yeah.
Him.
Say everybody.
Y'all know I rap on this. It's the last one. Little girl.
Yeah.
This was early 2000.
Everybody come on. This ain't what you want. This ain't what you want. Well, this ain't what you
That's
want.
what
This
y'all
ain't
did
what you want. This ain't what you want. This ain't what you want.
So,
Well, this ain't what you want. This ain't what you want. No, this ain't what you want. This ain't what you want.
okay, let me break it down. Everybody grows, right? Everybody grows. But I play this so I know I know how far I came. You understand what I'm saying? I know how far I came. Because that last guy who rapping, that's me. And that was real talk, man. And I think the transition of me coming into myself the way I am right now, 180, bro. 180. Let me get it. All right, here you go. I'm sorry for stopping the music.
Well, this ain't what you want. This ain't what you want. This ain't what you want. What you want. Well, this ain't what you want. This ain't what you want. My nigga, this ain't what you want, boy. It's some problems over here. If you need some help with your, we will solve them over here. We evaporate and make them dissolve over here. We don't need no vote to get resolved over here. Just ready in the train, but we go hard up over here. You say you ready over there, blow my guard up over here. I got a scooter, motherfucker, like some cars up over here. And we do this every day, cause it's our job over here. We brawling over here, but we ain't starving over here. I get daily every report like we got Marvin over here. I got last standing Mexican who be carving over here. Oh, by the way, your girl, she like me and she jogging over here. Don't you come with all that petty, we brawling over here. I put my mama on them 20s, cookie crawling over here. Ain't no slacking, ain't no shit, ain't no stalling over here. With ATM and underdog, we hauling over here. But this ain't what you want, this ain't what you want. Well, this ain't what you want, this ain't what you want. Nah, this ain't what you want, this ain't what you want. Well,
That's survival mode, man.
This ain't what you
This ain't what y'all want, man.
This ain't what you want, this ain't what you want. Well, this ain't what you want, this ain't what you want. This ain't what you want, what you want. Well, this ain't what you want, this ain't what you want. Now ain't no way you ever see me slaving over you, my unity and loyalty. I done gave it unto you for real, my nigga. Please hold me, pay me what is due. If you want it, why you fucking with me? Stay about my suit. Please believe I will achieve with these blessings I receive. One day maybe you will see. One day maybe you will be. One day maybe we can meet. One day maybe you can see. One day maybe you can eat. Until then you won't retreat. Now don't repeat another word from what that whole nigga done said. If you do, flip my switch. Watch me go across your head, but I won't trip. I flip this bitch. Watch her go across the bed. This shit repetitive. Baby like a book already read. Now that is true. Plus it's church. I make it sting and plus it hurt. Your lady see me, I made her flirt. But I ain't worried about a skirt. Boy, I'm worried about this work. And if you got it, nigga, flaunt it. Chances after chances, nigga, you ain't really want it. Well, this ain't what you want. This ain't what you want. Well, this ain't what you want. This ain't what you want. Nah, this ain't what you want. This ain't what you want. Well, this ain't what you want. This ain't what you want. No, this ain't what you want. This ain't what you want. Well, this ain't what you want. This ain't what you want. No, this ain't what you want. This ain't what you want. Well, this ain't what you want. This ain't what you want.
Hey, what grew me to pen, what school me? Leader from the start, so y'all niggas already know me. So try running game on the real G. Without you packing the heat, y'all niggas can't see me. From the city where you know them G's don't play that. Organized dishes marked up with the toe tag. Throw away stub up on the fucking flow, man. Pushed out, hurt, smoking, cow shot. Yes, it's going eyes, dropping fingers, twitching, chest move, marathon.
Man, that's that life, man. Y'all motherfucker. Hey, 180, man.
Hood pass out good. Checking is mandatory. Get caught leaking in my neighborhood. Family over here. Do you hear niggas speaking? Knuckle game tight, flow to the left, not the right. Speed boxing out of lab. Penitentiary moving fast. Chest came in. Hoes get checked, nigga.
This ain't what you want. This ain't what you want. Well, this ain't what you want. This ain't what you want. Nah, this ain't what you want.
Man. I don't care what nobody else say, man. I'm so proud of myself, man, because look, man, that's the only way I can be of value. You feel me? I can only be as valuable as I make myself. Not pretending to be somebody I'm not, but understanding where I came from to get what I got. Whoa, that's balls for real. Living that life. Not in my grandma's house, in my own. You know what I'm talking about? I can't talk no balls if I'm still with my mama. You feel me? I can't talk. Now, y'all pathetic with all this extra stuff that y'all do on this YouTube. Like, how can you listen to somebody who ain't doing better for themselves? Oh, they got jewelry. They talking that talk. Now, bro, you got to really jump out there on faith and show people in the streets, in real life, not on this PC. You took the responsibility of stepping out, being the man away from your family. You know what I'm saying? That's the hardest chore. I hate people who have to. Let me say it. Show no remorse. I don't like people. Hate is a strong word. Who misrepresent what a man is to these youngsters. Give them a lot of fairy tales, a lot of bull crap. But the older guys see the bull crap. But why do we allow it to go on? Because we can't stop people's action. They portrayal, right? What they're trying to portray. We can't stop it. It's just words. But a lot of youngsters and old fools need to understand you got to stand on something or you'll fall for anything. You understand? Man, catch those words, man. Stand on something or you'll fall for anything, cluck. Now, if you want to be considered a cluck, you follow those who really don't show you the example on how to construct your mind on how to move right like a man. You know? How to talk and present yourself like a man. If you think in outfits and that matters, it only matters when you're showing up for a special event, really, though. You know, you're really trying to just, kick a couple of steps, look good when you do it. But to come on here, man, no, bro. It depends if I ain't gonna even explain. But yeah, a lot of people need to understand what's a cluck. I think the definition I'm gonna give the next time I go live, if I'm feeling like it. Let me write that down. What's the definition of a cluck? A lot of y'all already know. A lot of y'all already know, man. But for those who don't, and let this be the last time, I'm finna call my boy and tell him, not my boy, my little homie, man, Pico, I'm finna call him and say, hey, man, how can I get subscribers only? Because I go to his page and they be like, hey, you subscribe, you can comment. Yeah. And you gotta watch this. I'm gonna tell you something about what YouTube do, YT do. They'll knock you off some real people channel and you don't even know. You thinking the person ain't going live, but we go live. You know what I'm saying? You're not catching everything because after a period of time, you not being active or the individual not being active, it'll straight up dismiss you and start putting more clucks in your algorithm, right? Yeah, the characters. It start putting more of them. So always go back under your subscriptions and make sure you still subscribe to your boy Slugger _IKIR TV. If you slide through for the first time, man, it's your boy Slug out of ATX, North Side, nigga, the North Side. And I'm gonna holler at you when I holler at you. Stay on this side of the earth. But then I tell myself, is it good or bad? I don't know, man. I'm just seeing a bunch of cluck stuff going on right now. But we out here and we gonna definitely represent the real. Anybody come to my page, man, I'm gonna salute you. Appreciate your support. And you already know, man. You already know. A lot of people gonna hate you because you 100. They just 98. Stand on something. It's your boy Slugger. I'm out.